Episode 100. We have finally made it triple digits. And maybe, potentially, probably the last ever MotoGP 21 episode. We come into this final triple header. 6 single points off of Fabio Quartararo, my teammate. Realistically, at this point, Jack Miller is a very, very outside chance of winning this championship. So it's going to come down to me or Fabio. Anyway, it's a long episode. We have a lot to get through. Let's get straight into Misano. So we end combined practices P4. Never really pushed for an outright lap, so I'm pretty happy with that. Once again, feeling is good, feel strong, so I'm really hoping to back up with another victory here in Misano and really put myself in pole position for this championship. This felt like a very, very good lap. Last corner we come. I've taken so much time out of Vinales on this lap. And it's a 31.1. I believe my pole time actually was a 30.9 in the first round of Misano, so I'm about 0.2 off. But I think that will be pole position. I'll be surprised if anyone can go that fast. So I was correct. That lap time was well good enough for pole. Almost half second over Francesco Bagnaia and Fabio Quartararo in P3. Miller in 5th. Just shouted for him just because he's just keeping his championship hopes alive. So yeah, advantage me going into the race. So we're going to go with the doctor's orders. Medium, tick small with fuel out. Again, going to really prioritise my start. If I can lead into turn 1, I reckon this is in my hands to win. So we're going to really have to just risk it in the first lap just to see can we keep the lead. And yeah, we should be good from there. I'm really feeling confident again going into Misano too.
All the riders have taken their places on the starting grid. Riders are deep in concentration, with just a few seconds to go until this San Marino Grand Prix begins.
Let's get it. As always, start so critical. It looks to be a good one. No, the bike has shown us a wheel into turn 1. You love to see it. All shot to me. Right, we just need to put in a very good opening lap. And then manage the gaps basically. Fabio is still in P3, which is really good. That Pecco was able to defend him. So let's see what Martin, Miller and Zarco can do behind, because I could do a couple of points being taken off. Yellow flags behind. Don't think it's any on the top 8. I was so focused on getting a good start, I didn't even look what tyres Quartararo's on, so I actually don't even know what he's after picking. So at the moment it's a bit of a ladder. Is he going to drop back, go forward? I don't know, because I feel like maybe, judging by the way Pecco started, he might have a soft rear end or something a bit spicy, because he looks really quick straight away. Push wide by Pecco. Gonna have to give him the room. He's up so strong. And all the cars are a bit strong at the moment, so we're actually in a bit of a dogfight here, so we're not going to get away as easy as I thought we could. So I'm going to just sit in, stay in formation for now, and leave this race come to me, because I still believe that I am the quickest. Just wasn't able to string a good couple of laps together early on, and the power electric caddy has just gotten me earlier. So I'm going to just make Pecco question some decisions and see where this race takes us. Funny enough, sitting in behind Pecco now, I feel very, very, very comfortable. So makes me just think that at any moment I could probably just go for it and break the gap. But for now, we're going to just sit in. And I thought I just got a bit too close to his rear wheel, and that's going to cost me. Are we going to lose position to our teammate? We are for now. Good run here on our teammate. Goes a slightly defensive. I'll go for it though still as he drifts back across the track. Just go touch deep. Going to square us off, but we know from Misano 1 we're very good into Tramonto. Gonna run it in a bit hotter than him and just try and cut it back. Oh, very much of a cutback. So much of a cutback. We end up on the curb. That's a weird one. Into quarter we come. Right onto the back of him again. And we slide up the inside here on Tramonto. No, he's well defended this time in fairness. A much better drive, do we? No, not really. Switch back to the outside, maybe down into Caro if we can get there. Much better speed through here. Gonna go wide, bring it back. I've gone wide myself. He's gone for a different line. Gonna go for it. We're gonna go for it. Park it on the apex of Caro. That looks like we have P2 back. Right, we have a handful of laps now to catch Pecco. Myself a bit more of work than I needed to really here. Again, Corsia being one of the best places on track for me. Followed by Tremonto, another very strong part of the track. It's not coming enough. I cannot believe it. We've let the win slip here. This has been an absolute disaster for my championship not winning here. Fabio is behind me, but he's only dropping 4 points.
Before going to the podium award ceremony, let's take a look at the final MotoGP race results.
Oh, that's not good. Realistically, in my own opinion, we needed to leave Mazzano with about 10 points over Fabio, just so we'd have a bit of margin in Portimao and in Valencia. I don't fancy my chances in either of these tracks. In fact, we're going in needing to beat him in at least one. Let's look at the championships just to see. It's 2 points. Oh, that win would have put me 3 ahead. Probably still not enough if he's the third, so it's probably not going to be the difference. But it's 5 points that I see dropped. Not too sure why. I just didn't have the middle of the race when I got behind Fabio. Kind of just got a bit stuck. And then when I cleared him, I was really quick, but just ran out of laps. And that last lap was good, but you can only do so much on one lap, so that's really disappointing. And I kind of shot myself in the foot because I probably could have pushed on earlier. I felt so comfortable behind Pecco for them few laps where I was behind him. That mistake let Fabio through turn 1 was really killing me. Disappointing, I'm not going to lie.
An excellent result for both him and his team, giving them hope for the following races.
So it is now time to go to Portimao. 2 races back to back to finish off the championship. Very nervous going to Portimao. Just going to jump into it now and just get the nerves off, get a few laps in and see how we feel. Just quickly guys, if you do enjoy today's video, if you wouldn't mind, let me know with either a like or a comment, and maybe even consider subscribing for future videos. Thanks, back to the video. So thankfully it looks like maybe Portugal won't be as bad of a round as I feared. We top 3 practice, felt pretty good. Spent a good few laps behind a certain Fabio Quartararo in practice, getting a few ideas. Of course, the top 3 to end off the second last round of the season is, of course, me, Jack, and Fabio. So the top 3 in the championship, top 3 in free practice. So yeah, let's see what we can do in qualifying. Front row, as always, is the goal. Not a massive margin over the rest of the field. So I'm just hopeful that we can just get a good lap in qualifying. First lap done. Decent entry level, 39.0. Puts me second. Didn't feel amazing, but the track's after getting hotter. Like, just moving a bit more than I'd like, so just lost maybe a small bit of the edge. Zarco, Marquez, and Oliveira is not the front 3 you would have picked. Unfortunately, P7, P4 for my teammate Jack is in the middle, P5. Critical turn 1 that we basically make a few spots up. I need to be on the back wheel of Fabio for most of this race to strike when I can. Like I said, in practice when I was following him, I actually felt like I had a bit more than him, so I'm hoping that in the race we will maybe show off some of this speed that I felt like I had. So like I said, I got hotter on the afternoon session for qualifying. It just didn't feel as good for me, and that kind of explained it. Again, I'm only risk like a 10th being off of second. Zarco really strong lap to take pole, so no beating that today. But Yeah, let's see what we can do. Let's see, can we challenge at least for the podium, but we have to beat our teammate, regardless of where we finish. So, medium once again, keeping it nice and simple. I'm just going to have to really take an eye and see what our teammate goes, because I just want to know mentally, do I have the advantage tire-wise or not? Will he be strong to start? Will he be strong later on? And so on and so forth. But yeah, we're going to just see what we can do off the line. First lap, as always, is so critical. And if we can just get near our teammate, get ahead of them ideally, but it's going to be a long old race because I just don't feel amazing this track now. It is slightly overcast for the race, so maybe it just brings the ball back into my court slightly. So hopefully we have the speed come race day, but for now, let's get into it. Medium, also for my teammate, let's go. Gotta be brave around the outside. Oh, we're getting almost squeezed by Fabio slightly. Seeing it, Miguel Oliveira already a warning. That's not great. Miguel is on hard. It's gonna go for the lunge early. Our championship depends on it. A lot of people are wide. Good start. Can we attack Fabio early here? Looks like we can around the outside on the brakes. Oh, up the inside of Marcus contact. Didn't even go for that. I get squeezed here between them all. Fabio's taking position back. Can't afford to be stuck behind this Marquez. And just set him up into Samsung corner. So it's French 1-2. And I've actually helped my team out there by moving Marquez out of the way. Not that I tried. Zarco's wide. Fabio's going to lead very soon here if Zarco isn't careful. I'm definitely weaker in the last sector. The front two are absolutely motoring on. I think the first sector is where I am strong overall though. Good to know that we're all on the same tyre, so there shouldn't be any drop off for one rider more than the other. Definitely feel stronger into this corner. VIP is a good place to overtake for me, especially when Marcus isn't there. But we're right on the back again now, so we're going to keep it steady for now if we can. I think from probably ultimate corner to the basically turn 3, I think he has me covered quite well. Not a great run over the hill there out of Samsung. Through Craig Jones we come, we're pretty good through there again. Frenchman. Sark goes wide. Almost contact between the two of them. I need to look where I'm going and not what they're doing. That's why Sark has made that mistake. Oh, Zarco's down. Oh, Fabio put their arrows down as well. I cannot believe it. The French boys have imploded. I cannot believe it. This could be the championship on a platter. This could be my second GP title back to back. We need to keep our heads straight now though, because we still have a long race here. I need to score well here. Cannot believe that. Darko's looking slightly ragged. Out onto the curb he went, and the bike just didn't enjoy that. Here comes Pecco. Gonna fight back immediately. I want clear track. I want to keep this lead. Oh, rear end really let go there on the bumps. Oh, we're having issues here now. I think just the whole stress and the weight off my shoulders that Fabio is out is just taking away that sharpness, because I don't feel that good now. It feels like the tyres are wearing quite a way as well, which was something I had noticed as well also in free practice. Once again, it looks like it's a Ducati thing. Marquez into the side of me. What a stupid move from Marc Marquez. Where did he expect me to go? And now it's Bagnaia pulling some questionable moves out in them curves. I'm going to have to be careful myself, or I might be out of it. This is turning into a messy race. We're getting hit left, right and centre. People crashing. That was Jack going down. I'm just being absolutely targeted here for some reason. Looks like top 6 is probably the worst I'm going to finish today, because it looks like I am starting to struggle a small bit. I know tyre wear was an issue coming in, but so far it's been worse than I imagined. I don't think the win is there today again. Echo on a serious run at the moment. If he wins this one, they go into the final race. probably with a chance of winning it, really. Maybe not winning it with me getting big points, but I'll definitely be close enough to Quartararo. He could probably steal second. Oh, big mistake from me. What have I done? Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Down to P7. That's a stupid long warning penalty. Right, I know Miguel is on hard tires. We need to do everything in our powers to take the position back. We're instantly going to fight back. Just leans on us. Right, we can't be not on the podium here. The more points I score here, the better. Going into Valencia, the less pressure I'll be under in Spain, which is something I really want to be going into Valencia with the championship pretty much done at this point. I don't want to have to fight for it with Fabio in Valencia. It's a very, very difficult track. Could be a bit of weather, could be a bit of madness, as we've seen a few times already in this one. We are beginning now really to slide around a lot here in Portugal. See the bike tying itself up in knots. Very little edge grip. Even needs colder conditions. I'm really starting to feel the tyre wear. Oh, out onto the curb of death, as we've seen so many times in this race already. So Frankie is slightly struggling too. Oh, get the drive. Back GM1 versus the satellite team. Oh, he fights back though into 7. I have to stay strong on the brakes into Samsung, which we do. That is Pecco now in front of us after falling out of the podium contention. Should fall back into our clutches here, which would be P4. Could we sneak onto the last step of the podium with Mir? Need to be careful though, because this bike does not feel very good today. Oh, front was on the move. We risked it all there to take time out of Mir. At first we took a bit of time out of him, but with the front losing grip ever so slightly, probably cost us again. We are good through turn 4. But our rear tyre has nothing left. Go for it on the brakes. We've already hit one Spanish world champion in here. Mir goes very wide. He probably expected us. Oh, he lost the front there. That front was gone, and that is us into P3. We need to defend it now though. We need to make sure we do a very, very good final lap as we're deep into Samsung. Mir is still there. I do find they are slightly better in this last sector than me. It looks like we're going to recover this one for a podium. If we can get this one to the line. Couple of corners to go. Oh, front was chattering. We're deep into 14. Mir is still there. Any small mistake and he'll have us. Oh, right across the curb. Not what you want to see. He's right there. It's going to be a run to the line. It's going to be P3. We've got the podium.
Soon, cameras will take us to the podium to see the award ceremony. But in the meantime, let's take a look at the final ranking of the MotoGP class.
So, Jorge Martin wins it out of the championship completely. No kind of threat to anyone. P3 for me, P8 for Miller. Did Fabio score points? He did not. Did he even finish? He didn't finish. So, what's that do for the championship? 14-point lead. So, we need pretty much a top 10 just in Valencia, which is doable. Fabio has to be on the podium. Fabio's not on the podium no matter where we finish. We're champion. But this is a very, very favourable way to go into Valencia. And to be fair, it's the first time all championship we've led, so right time to do it.
Good for the team's morale. 16 points more in the ranking, and the knowledge that the rider bike unit is extremely competitive.
Final race of the season. Championship is within our grasp. We need to go to Valencia, we need to do our job, and we need to come away as a 2-time world champion. Let's do it. So it is ridiculously tight. Look at them free practice times. 4.430, 3.6 and 3.7, and a 4.5 and a 5.1. So there's so little time separating the top 5 here. Thankfully, we do look to be on the speed again this weekend. So for whatever reason, the last 5-6 rounds of the season. Pretty much Aragon on. We've just gelled with the bike. We've been in really good vein of form. Fabio does top the overall practice. Tell us not to worry. We're in straight to Q2. This has already given us a great platform to go on and seal the title. But we still need to do the job. Oh, pole position just for the time being. It's a factory Yamaha 123 at the moment. It's a decent lap for me. Slightly slower than what I did this morning in free practice, but still should be good enough to at least be a front row. So it couldn't really match that lap time afterwards. Ended up 0.3 off just on the outside of row 2. Maverick 9th, Fabio 10th. Doesn't look like many of the Yamas improved. 6th, 8th, 9th, 10th were all towards the outer part of the top 12, but nonetheless, I'm still the top Yamaha and I'm ahead of my teammate, so really, it's really all in my hands now. We just need to finish this race, and that should be enough for me to be world champion once again. Here we go. Echo, double softs, questionable at best. Want to go out in a strong result here. Want to see can we win on the final day of the season. Mainly, we need to just focus on becoming two-time MotoGP world champion. Straight away, Pecco takes an early lead. Expected with the double soft. Oh, contact between us and Mark. Fabio's just there, so it's not done yet. There was yellow flags, I was wondering. Oh, he's very close to being on the grass there. I'll clear some of these riders, to be honest. M1 is performing so well in this last part of the season. We'll release the brakes and we go around the outside of Marquez. You love it, really. Will he be able to turn the Honda underneath? It looks like it, but we should have the outside, which will turn into the inside for here. Once again, contact between us and Mark. He leans at us. We both go off the track and him nearly down. And that is Fabio Quartararo. He's crashed of his own accord. Once again, Fabio's blown it in the last race. Any chance of winning the championship now is gone after he crashed out 2 races in a row. I don't blame his mistake in Portugal, as that was a freak accident, but that was just a silly small error on the opening lap, and basically now we just need to push on and see can we win this race. Easier said than done, I know. Good run out of the final corner, but the slipstream from Maverick just pulls them further away. Double overtake. Again, contact with Russell and Mir. Not the first time, probably not the last time in this episode. On the inside we go. Thankfully, he does give us the room. That is P6. Now, Marquez once again. Have to get creative because he is quite hard to overtake. Oh, we're really starting to lose grip early here on the left side of the tyre. Oh, Mir comes back at us. He's trying to line Marquez up for a bit of a slow in, fast out job. That should be us through though on Marquez. Does he fight back? Oh, look at that. Left side of the tyres going and Marquez back through. Go for on the brakes. We're squirming. That was a touch wide, Mark does. We are wasting so much rubber trying to battle Mark here. Again, a bit of an unorthodox line to see can we get a run somewhere. I know he likes to beat us off, so we're going to try and hold the tight line. Just nowhere to go. Go, Maverick! Thank you, Maverick. Four warnings. That could have been a 5th as well when we got wide there. Oh, Maverick. Contact. Little Valencia track is just so difficult to overtake on. Maverick, give me ideas. Up the inside we go. Oh, Maverick's down, and he's actually taken us out. Maverick Vinales has ended our season with Yamaha. What a bloody way to win a world championship. Thanks, Maverick. Who would have thought that the championship ends with me 22nd and Fabio Quartararo 23rd? What a ridiculous way to end the season in episode 100. I cannot believe that's how it ended. Maverick was so aggressive for some reason. He ends up finishing P15 or 14 himself, which is crazy in its own sense. But literally, that one corner ended all three Yamaha's races somehow. Factory Yamaha's, that is. But and nonetheless, we still somehow won the World Championship after all that. Crazy year, up and down. Brilliant year in some races. It was a difficult one, to be honest. When I was like 50 points behind Fabio, I never thought I could pull it back, but we managed to turn around in the last couple of races. We really were strong. It just gave us so much kind of belief that we could go to these races where we probably wouldn't be the strongest and get results. And unfortunately, Fabio has crumbled in a couple of these races and has given us a championship, because it would have been such a hard fought race here, because he definitely had the speed in Portimao to battle me, so that mightn't have been such an easy race for me. And then we came here and he crashes on the opening lap and just hands me the title, so it's a disappointing way to end it for the Frenchman, but we can't complain. We are a 2-time world champion, and yeah, absolutely buzzing with that one. Delighted. So, end of the season, we end up with the overall career 30 race wins, 63 podiums, 42 pole positions, and 4 world championships. Not bad overall in 8 years in the MotoGP 21 career. So, a rough start, 12th, 10th, 12th, like we got poor in Qatar, 12th in Portugal, considering we ended up getting 3rd last time out in the end of the season. We went to Jerez and won. Podium in France, 1 in Mugello, 5th in the rain in Catalonia. Then we made the bounce back, went on a good run of getting decent points. The Netherlands wasn't an amazing weekend, struggled the whole weekend there. That was probably the worst part of the season. And yeah, Britain and Aragon were real kind of down points again, because we just were starting to make a bit of headway. Got 2 lovely podiums in Austria, and then just went away from me again. And then the win again to bring it back into it in San Marino, 2nd in Portugal, or 2nd in San Marino 2, and in Kota, and then podium last time out. Unfortunately, a DNF in the last race, which was our only DNF of the season somehow. And yeah, overall good season, but again, not a perfect season. A lot of only 4 race wins, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 podiums. Not too bad overall, but yeah, full season, really enjoyed it. Bit sad it's over though. So, to finish off episode 100 of MotoGP 21, we look at our all-time stats. Obviously, the races down the bottom are the races from this season, but the Moto 3 World Champion, Moto 2 World Champion, and 2GP. And if you remember back to the final year with the Suzuki, where basically it bugged out and divots give us the last race of the season, we could have even had a 5th world champion as we went into the final race of the season, 1 point behind Fabio Quartararo, and we had a chance of beating him, take the title. So a bit of a shame. We could have had 513 races, 30 race wins, 63 podiums, or 42 poles. So not a bad return overall. And I just want to thank you all for watching the 100 episodes of MotoGP 21. Now it is time for MotoGP 24. Let's hope it's a good one. Thanks for watching. Slán go fóill.